BART has a change of heart. Fare cheaters, beware. KPIX 5 reporter Phil Mateer is in Orinda tonight and explains how BART plans to catch people who don't pay. And, Phil, apparently there are a lot of people who don't pay every day.
That's right, Ken, and it's also how BART decided to put an end to this. Now, every day people jump these more, or they just walk through them behind somebody else. It's costing BART $15 to $20 million a year. But for months, BART couldn't figure out a policy or a crackdown on it because it involved teenagers as well. But then they started hearing from the public, and we did too. Let's take a listen to what some BART riders had to say about it all.
My biggest problem is that the management of BART doesn't care. There's homeless people riding it.
In the morning, in the afternoon, it's getting impossible sometimes.
Comments like that are one reason why, after months of hesitation, BART directors finally voted unanimously to change course and start cracking down.
Why should I be paying this fare and somebody else isn't?
For BART director Bevan Dufty, the message was loud and clear.
Absolutely. I mean, the things that I hear consistently about are fare evasion, which just drives people crazy and is really corrosive to BART, and then homelessness and crime.
So the public did weigh in quite a bit that they wanted us to crack down on fare evasion.
And it may be a tipping point for BART as well, because while it's still crammed like sardines at peak commute times, overall it's seen a 4% drop in ridership and a 9% drop on nights and weekends.
Call an Uber, Lyft, it'll be there in a couple of minutes and it'll take them straight to the door where they need to go.
So you're in competition.
Yeah, I think sometimes we are.
And to compete, BART needs a better product, even if it means picking up a broom and cleaning stations yourself.
You can look at the Civic Center station, Powell Station, 16th Street. These are the stations that people cite, and they say it is unpleasant to walk through them, and we really have to change that.
With better safety.
You know, we're 20% down on police officers.
And at some point, doing something about the homeless.
The reality is BART's a transportation agency. That's what our focus is.
A transportation agency that might be public, but it's getting stiffer competition from private rideshare services. So it looks like BART's going to have to do more than just crack down on fare evaders. They're going to have to take the next couple of steps as well if they want to keep the customers coming in. Ken?
All right, if you go on a train, you don't pay and you get caught, what's the penalty for that?
Well, if you're an adult, it could be a warning at starts, and then it's a $120 fine. If you're a teenager, it's a warning, and then a $60 fine or community service. And that could make for some pretty interesting dinner conversations when Junior comes in and says, "Dad, Mom, by the way, next Saturday, I'm going to be down there picking up some trash at the BART tracks."
They are losing millions. Phil Mateer live in Orinda. Thank you, Phil.